Yeah, I will also be recording this Zoom for the sake of those who that might miss. We're still missing a few people, but for the sake of time, since it's a Monday, we don't need to start our Monday in a sluggish kind of way. We need to move forward because, truth be told, others will find us along the way as we run. So I'm going to share the screen right now and take us through our presentation as usual. And I will assure you, by the time we are done, somebody here will have seen a different picture of what we have. So I'm sharing the screen right now. And let's give ourselves like some 35 minutes of quick analysis, diving into an opportunity that is worth looking at. I know many of you have been in the industry, but I can assure you I'm in the industry too, but I've not seen anything like this in the industry at the moment. It's not there. Very many people are in the Web3 section, are playing lots of games, and those games, I can assure you, they will cost them. Us here, we are having an amazing project that I wish we could share with all our people everywhere we are. If your people miss out on this opportunity, then it will be up to you because they didn't hear it from you. They will see you a year from today and ask you what happened. Why didn't you tell me? How come you've made it so much and I'm still in the old me? Anyway, every serious opportunity out there has a disclaimer. Last night I had a meeting with some people from the US. They were so eagerly waiting to get into the project. I told them, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. We haven't opened the US yet, but we are about to open it. We have so many clients waiting to connect. I know the US market is a bit tricky. Many of you have clients there. Some of the things I always look at is us having able to go in every market legally. So many companies have sneaked into markets, and that has affected the entire concept. I've been in a company before that sneaked into the US, and when they discovered it had sneaked there, created a VPN and blocked almost everybody there, and that affected us. The SEC had to come in and all that. So we as TBE, we are not going to do that. We shall enter every market legally where we are needed. Are we together? So listen to the disclaimer. However much we enter legally in some of these markets, some of the decisions you have to make have to be informed. That's why we have a disclaimer. So listen to it carefully. Now, the information presented in these slides is intended for informational and educational purposes only. Now, while every effort has been made to ensure the accuracy and completeness of the information, it is provided as is without warranty of any kind, express or implied. Now, the content may contain forward-looking statements that involve risks and uncertainties. Actual results might differ materially from those projected. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Are we together? Now listen to this. The slides might also contain hypothetical examples. You'll hear me using lots of them for illustrative purposes. Actual results might vary. No part of these slides should be constrained as financial, legal, or investment advice. Always consult with qualified professionals before making any financial decisions. Now, the final one is the most important, very key. Now, by viewing these slides, you agree to not hold the blockchain era, TBE, or any of its affiliates liable for any losses incurred based on the information provided. Are we together? Recently, I was entering a certain business, which is, I would say, the usual businesses that everybody runs to, traditional businesses. And somebody who was helping me told me, no, this thing is just okay, super. Everything is good. I sunk in a certain amount of money, and guess what? few months later, whatever fell in my side was not good. Calamity. Now here, we are not saying that we are 100% okay. We are saying that there could be certain eventualities just in case. Like the way the world is, you can be moving today, driving very well, and you are not in any mistake, and someone just knocks you, and your life is gone. So everything is risky out there, guys. But I can give you one statement, that risk is the new safe. That is the statement I want you to move with. Risk is the new what? Is the new safe. We have people who don't risk, they don't make money, and they don't lose money. So those ones are also there. You don't make money, you don't lose money. You get it? So at some point, when you're looking for something, you lose a bit of it. You know, when you're looking for time, you lose some time. When you're doing this, so in whatever you do, there will be a few things. But let's forget that. Let's focus at the blockchain era, and we see where it has decided to focus. This company is not changing anything much. It's coming to an already existing market, which already has a reputation. 4 sectors at the moment that we are going to concentrate on: the smartphone accessories and hardware sector. We have the blockchain and crypto sector, the education sector, and the direct sales affiliate marketing sector. These are 4. Let's see how viable they are. Just the smartphone alone, the product, I would say the product. We have not told you that we are trading, guys. You know, most of you are so much used to liars who show you wrong information. We are not trading. We are having a product we are selling. Smartphone and accessories and hardware. Those are our products at the moment. Then I'll show you the services as we move on. Just in 2022 alone, that market was worth 657 billion. So that makes it even viable for us. Are we together? We have a phone. I have showed you that phone to everybody, has seen it. Actually, you know that all the people that are coming in this company are attracted by the product. 1.3 billion smartphones sold in the last year, 2022. All smartphones, like what we have. But there is something that phone has that these other phones don't have, meaning there is an available market already. The blockchain and crypto industry has been here almost 14 years, 1.1 trillion market cap. It touched about 3 trillion in the last bull run, 400 million participants. I would say these people have pushed this market to that level. And that shows you that if we talk about any crypto in our concept, we already have a market somewhere. We are not starting from zero. But now the question is, why are we really looking at that area of crypto? Some of the reasons are very simple. The ultimate financial technology for the global economy is where we are headed. It's an open source platform which you don't just manipulate like the fiat. It promotes social inclusion. And that's what the world is looking for. And because of that, we also have a forecast, a projection that this market is likely to be so big. And because of that, we are positioning ourselves, because in the next few years, we expect this market to touch more than 1 billion people. What does that mean? That's an opportunity for us to position with something amazing that will grab what we call a mass market. Now, when we go and talk about education, education has been here, guys. We all have been in education. The bigger picture is over 6.3 trillion, but within education alone, there is a department that most of us are doing, the e-learning, the electronic one. That department is over 399 billion worth. And I can assure you, people are getting smarter today. And I will tell you something, people are hungry to learn. That is one of the reasons they are running into the education bit. People's jobs are just disappearing day in, day out. Other opportunities are reducing. I saw it in my country recently. We had an issue where, because we went against certain programs, the IMF and whatever said, we are not giving you any more aid as Africa. We said, it's okay, we don't care. So our government decided to merge. a few sectors just because we said no to LGBTQ. We said no, we don't want that nonsense. And the law was passed and we said we shall imprison anyone. Anyway, that is Uganda for you. So people are seeking for alternatives. What do I mean alternatives? The jobs that people have today, whatever they are making, cannot sustain their lives. The cost of living has gone high. There is so much inflation out there. Now, we have also come into the sector known as direct selling. Amazing platform. One of the best areas the world is moving to. People no longer get returns, or I would say they're no longer seeing something viable in the area of advertising on billboards, you know, TVs, all those funny platforms. They are spending so much money. I've been in such companies where we would do a lot of advertising. So the company is saying, come and do something else. But that market sector alone, the size is over 329 billion. And that's what the company wants to adopt to expand awareness of its products. So some of the reasons why we are attacking this part, it's because also jobs are disappearing. So people are coming to get a second job. Jobs opportunities are reducing. People are seeking alternatives. People are looking for a second job. I know friends who have the other job, but they always come to my office asking for how they can make more money at the end of the day. So now, because of that kind of analysis, now the blockchain era comes in and says, me, I want to stand in the gap. And the motive is for me to be the biggest technology and digital product direct sales community in the next few years. So they want to build a community, but again, they want to come with the best products that you have ever seen out there. Now, the blockchain era has a vision of building over 100 million people. They want to bring the product to 100 million people in the next few years. So they are putting together a reward system that will be used to move across the entire world. And if you're part of that kind of system, you're most likely to make an amazing return for yourself. So the value that most of them are looking at as TBE is to transform, impact, and enrich your life and the lives of millions. We have already seen that we are impacting some people already. 500,000 people recently have been part of our launch, and we are growing. We are almost touching 1 million people, guys, in less than a month, I can assure you. So yesterday, people were asking me, so when these people run away with our money tomorrow, I said, no, we are dealing with a Web3 concept, a decentralized autonomous organization where the products and the services are approved by the people. This is a democracy. It's a democratic platform where we don't impose, and we don't expect any of the owners of this company to wake up tomorrow. They are not in control of so many things. Their work is to make sure that the platform is up legally and they can enter certain markets, but they cannot manipulate. You want to buy the asset we have, go on the market and buy it. You see, they are not holding the coins as a company. They are out there into the market. So there are so many things that you'll see as we move. So you want to be a part of this company. That means you're going to enjoy some rewards from some of our 3 sectors: the technology products, the digital services, and the education sector. In our technology sector, we have the phone, we have the Minter. Now that's a full product, guys, full product. It's already out there. We are coming out with the Quantwise, which is more of artificial intelligence in the trading sector. Quantwise is technology, I would say a software for trading that is going to be helping plenty of us. Then the education bit. So this kind of good news and whatever we have proposed to the world has been received with excellency in a number of platforms that promote, I would say, unique crypto, or I would say technology platforms. Someone who comes with an amazing technology is talked about in these platforms. All these ones are out there. They are independent. They are only talking about what is legit. Some of them are exchanges like Bitforex, Bitmart, L-Bank, Liotrade, all those ones. Then when we go to Market Watch, these guys are watching the market. Anything new, they will tell the world. International Business, Crypto Today, Crypto.news. All these guys are picking on what we have. If it was fake, they would not jeopardize their image and everything to talk about something stupid. No, they cannot. So if you are already part of us, you need to just take this serious and move to the next level. So when you have something amazing, you attract amazing partners. If you look at who has come in with us, LFI, a company that has a very big factory in Hong Kong at the moment, working on all the hardwares, but these guys are dealing with technology. The solution for LFI is innovative blockchain solutions. Plenty of them, like the layer 2 blockchain concept, though they are building that, they are coming with an SSO, I would say blockchain ID solution for all our I would say problems. Nothing like having different usernames, passwords, this, the entire, no. One ID for the entire market. Are we together? They are coming with a unique business and social inclusion kind of product, hardware and proprietary product, which everybody can actually enjoy, and a hybrid minting protocol. So all this is meant to be a solution for a mass market adoption. That's the reason why. And of course, there is nothing that is done without a team. There is somebody who is behind all this. Luis Goes is the LFI CEO. This guy has a team of over 180 people. I was registering somebody yesterday, and this guy tells me that in 2021, this company had already started moving. So meaning they have been developing plenty of amazing technology and then merging with those that have, it's just a matter of putting a number of good concepts together. So 20 products have been designed up to date. 500,000 users are already around using the product. So much news, like I said earlier, everywhere they are talking about this concept. In fact, in the direct selling concept right now, even when you go to business for home, they are talking about this concept because it's coming to mess up the entire market. So why is it so important to us to know? This concept is looking and focusing at the today. Gone is yesterday, where things were just for a few people. We are focusing on technology right now. That's why we are not saying that we are coming with some slimming or beauty products and all this. I've not said beauty products are bad. No, they are not bad. We are coming with something amazing for you, the mining concept. And now we are saying minting. These two words are the same, guys. They are the same. Mining and minting are the same. Just that one is in the latest. So originally, mining was too expensive and complex. No green proof, not for everyone. It's a saturated market as we talk. So what are we doing in a saturated market? If we are moving forward, we need to move forward with something which is simple and accessible. Are we together? Something that has a green proof, 98%, social inclusive, designed for a mass adoption, because we have a plan to have more than 100 million people in the next 5 years. So the product we are coming with has to be designed for a mass adoption. That is very key for us. Now, listen carefully. We are bringing a hybrid minting protocol. Some of you have been driving hybrid cars. You know what happens. These cars have two systems operating, and they are being very friendly and easy to work with. Now, for instance, when I talk about cloud minting, I mean that you come and be a part of us, rent a space on our server. Are we together? Now, you want to meet in the cloud virtually. Rent a space. We have servers which are positioned somewhere. All you have to do is you don't need to carry these systems to your home like the way we used to do in mining. You have equipment all over. No, this time it's a smart concept. You have space you rent. In that space, you add some collateral, and then you start minting. Simple. Mining was so hard. This time minting is simple. Just get your virtual space, buy collateral, put it there. It's like fuel. Immediately, this starts minting for you. And when you get the tokens, 60% you can withdraw. 40% is for rebuy. So how do you withdraw them? They're already listed on LioTrade, LBank, Bitmart, and Bitforex. And this is what happens in every crypto that is an open source for everyone to be a part of. Mining and minting are going through what we call, it's called halving. Now, halving is key because it kind of gives advantage to the early adopters. Are we together? So if you came in early, the coefficients that we had earlier on when we began 3 weeks ago was 8. I think this week we must be entering already 6.9. I have a feeling 7 has gone already. So we had 1,080 days for the entire, I would say, algorithm to be done, almost 3 years. So if you came in at 7, you've already missed 2 weeks. If you've come in now at probably 6.9, you've already missed another 2 weeks. So every time you delay, you're entering a block that gives you less coins at a higher cost. People got very many coins at a very low cost. Now, this time you're going to come get few coins at a higher cost. So why wouldn't you come when it is still here before it goes to 6.4? So this is why we are saying early adopters will make money in this industry. Once you understand this concept, you run very fast and pick this. Now, how do you become a part of it immediately? Just buy your virtual minter without even owning a machine at home. Virtual minters at 110 euros. Buy your space, fill it with some collateral worth 220, but it doesn't mean you need to pull it all if you don't have all the money. You start with around 50 euros and start moving in. You can fill it with time. But everybody that buys a virtual minter, you have up to 2 months to put in something. 2 months. Are we together? So right now, we have different packages. Then we have those that are combos that allows you to have the virtual and the physical. When you start from 5,500 euros, you have the virtual and also you have the physical, the XLFI 500. But if you go and hit the 11,000 to go and above, you have everything the company has prepared. That's why it has a list of products within a package. You have the phone, you have the hardware, you have the virtual, until you hit the package of 1.1 million. So keep growing, keep growing. This is something amazing. If anybody misses it, you're finished. Now, why do we need the hardware? Someone yesterday asking me, do I need even the hardware? I said, well, if you need to boost your production by 10%, then you need to have your virtual plus a hardware, then your production will go up by 10%. Everybody needs to move very fast. And success loves what? Speed. We know that. So you need to move fast to get to the next level. So you can also decide and just buy the hardware alone. Just the cheapest is 220 euros. Then the highest is 4,400. And the hardware, including the phone, is also one of the hardware. You can, most people actually are running for the phone. You'll be using it forever and ever to do other things. So you can have a choice. You can say, me, I just want to be a customer. I can be utilizing the minting protocol and I generate my tokens and accumulate cryptocurrency. That is up to you. Or you can say, let me join the community and move with the company's dream of building 100 million people in the next 5 years. If you decide to do that, then we have some rewards. Are we together? We want to compensate you for your time. For instance, I am doing this Zoom today. Tomorrow I'll do it again, the other day and the other day. Why are we doing this? Because we want to help the company build a community. If we can do that, then there is something for us at the end of the day. So we are joining the revolution. If you become a part of the revolution, then the rewards are amazing. I will not go through this disclaimer, but I want to tell you there are bonuses that have been put aside for people who are spreading the good news of our products and services. You see, there are more bonuses also as you grow in this company. you'll also start benefiting from what is being minted and what is being staked. So those are two areas that you are benefiting from. Now, every bonus that you make from this system, this is what is going to happen to you. You are going to withdraw 70% of it. 70%. Now, 30% is going to move internally. It's very simple. 30% will move internally. So you don't have to distribute it. The system will distribute 70, 30, 70, 30. Simple. And then when you do a withdrawal, as long as it is less than 10,000, you will be getting it within 15 minutes. Are we together? That's why they say that the maximum time the withdrawals will come is 12 hours. When does it go to 12 hours? If it is above $10,000, it will come to your wallet within a period of 12 hours. It could even take an hour or 2 or 3, but they're giving you at least 12 hours for you to get paid. Now, let's look at these bonuses. 72% has been put aside for you to be part of the revolution. If you want to build a community, this is the place where most of us actually become millionaires. I can tell you, in the crypto space, yes, we have coins we keep and they give us plenty of money, but the networking bit, the direct selling department, oh man, it's comparable to nothing. Now look at this. 72% has been put in the plan. The first one is between 10 to 15. How do you get that? If I go out there and I make a little noise like I'm doing right now and a few people buy, if these are my directs, I have 10% for myself. But if I can put 5 people in the system to buy any service, even if it's 110 euros, 5 of them in a space of 30 days, my payout on the direct bonus will go to 15% for good. You see, now that's amazing. So I was telling everybody that starts, fight and max this system. Fight and max the system. So 15% is what you'll have for good. But if you fail to have only 5 in 30 days, you'll be stuck on 10%, which is also not bad. We have a dynamic unilevel, which goes up to 15 levels. There is the rank bonus for you, which is 2% for every volume that you use to go to the next rank. We have the infinity bonus, which goes up to 23%. The matching bonus, which goes up to 10%. And then the house bonus. This is so amazing. And then we have the retreat bonus. So look at the ranks. Simple. I don't need to explain them. This is something that is self-explanatory. They are 14. You can start small and start moving slowly. Every rank has what we call its requirements. For you to move forward, you need a certain number of directs. You need your own personal volume. I would say your personal buy-in. That is very key. You need your team volume also. So for every rank, you need to look at the requirements. And also you need to look at one thing, which is known as the criteria on volume. You need at least to run with 2 teams, guys. A team giving you 50%, another team giving you 50%. If you have 5, 6 teams, you're amazing. But these directs, don't worry about them. You can have 2 directs who are going to give you the biggest teams, and then you have the rest who are coming in with small, you know. By the time you finish 1 year, guys, you might have more than 30 directs. But at the moment, even if you get the ones of 110, that's okay for the sake of the qualification. Now, simple example, direct bonus. If someone buys in 5,000 euros, it means I'll get 10%, which is 500. If this goes on, in 30 days, I have 10 people buying in, 5 people buying in 5,000. It means I have moved now to 15%. I have increased my direct bonus. It's as simple as that. And there is what we call the dynamic unilevel, which was created for us to have also more returns. And the way the company does it is that it always looks for an active level. Active. If a level is not working, it will not count it. So by the time they count the 15, you'll discover that the company has gone through maybe 20 of your levels to pick 15 out. That's very fair. And Every level has a certain amount you unlock. 5%, 3%, 3%, 2%, 1%. All these ones are unlocked based on how you're running your show. As long as people are coming in, you will always unlock this. So this game is played by some of us, and we have what we call active status. Like I told you the other day, if you have people who are coming in all the time, concentrate on that. Let the system do its part. Concentrate on just having your guys coming in. If that's the game you're playing, these things will be falling in place. You'll just find some of these falling in place. You'll be moving level to level. From nowhere, you're hitting some volume, you're moving to a certain rank. You're hitting some volume, you're hitting to a certain rank. And guess what? You get 2% of all the volume. We were giving an example the other day with my brother, Asaf, that so many companies are out there giving us pins, you know, to recognize you for a rank. They're giving you a percolator, you know, and they call you on stage and put a pin on you and, you know, yeah, clap for you, you're excited. Now you go back home. At some point, you're even stuck at the airport. But these guys are saying, no, we are not giving you any pin. We are giving you money, cash money. Money is king, guys. Money is king. For every rank, there is money for you. Don't worry about that. By the time you hit the 12th rank, then you're becoming very relevant to this company. 60 million euros worth of sales. Remember, 50% applies. So for you to do 60 million, it means even if one team does 60, it will not take you alone. They will pick 30 million from that. Another team has to do 60, or the other teams you have will do 60. So for you to have 60 million, it means you have done sales of 120 million. I hope someone gets this. And we shall do this. 120 million, we can do it. And guess what? They give you a house when you hit this level. But that's not the motive. The motive is to max the system, 500 million. And we have the infinity bonus that starts from level 4. You have 5%. As soon as you become a chief director, you immediately start having 5%. And this will go on until you have 23. So you can execute all this by hitting ranks. That's why I said max the 72. Just hit the ranks. These things will fall in place. And then stay qualified because you're putting in people. Help your people to run. You see, this is the only company when any of your directs finds you at your same level, you make 10% from every amount they have put together to arrive at that level, 10%. And so meaning you need to help your downlines. Now look at this amazing house, guys. Who needs it? I think I do. 2.5 million euros. The company said they are not giving you the equivalent. Someone said, why don't you give me the 2.5? No. They are giving you the house. It's up to you to go and sell it if you want. And after that, you know, when you have that house, then the retreats start coming in. These luxury retreat bonuses is the time when you're moving in now first class, business class, for hitting certain ranks, director, executive director, and onwards. So enjoy all this. Now, earlier on, when some of us were coming in the system, we were told you can only make commissions from the rewards can only come from someone buying the hardware. That's what we all know. But if you stay in this system and hit certain ranks, when you become an executive director, do you know what happens? You immediately qualify to start earning on two things that are very important: the staking reward and the minting. The staking and the minting. So become an executive director so that you can now enter an exclusive circle, the circle of champions, where now you start with a very simple earning of 2.5% on global minting production. This is amazing. Whatever is being minted, 2.5% is put in the pool for every executive director to enjoy. Now, when you become a senior ambassador, that means you have two, the staking and the minting. 0.5 on staking, 1.5 on minting. You go ahead and do this. This is something you're going to be enjoying up to the day you become a supernode validator. We do not know how much they have kept on this, but there is something amazing the company will give us as soon as we hit this rank. So who is ready to go to the top with me? And I believe that most of you have understood this because we do this presentation every day. You may not understand everything, but because today is a Monday, we want to start your Monday with energy, with excitement. And I am not going to waste any time. I'm going to call one of the best, some of the people I've admired in the industry, Brother Alex. Brother Alex is one of the top in the industry that I have gotten a chance to meet. And now God has said, you need to work together. I am working with Brother Alex to take this boat to the next level. So he's on the Zoom this morning. He will be on the Zoom even this evening for those who will be able to catch up. And he's going to give you a little analysis on what he thinks of this project and where we are headed. Brother Alex, you got the time for yourself now. Take it on. Thank you.
Hello, Benny, and hello, everyone on the call. Thank you, Benny, for inviting me to your call. I know that, well, first of all, you and me, we have never met in real life. I've seen you on different Zoom calls over the years. I heard your name all over the years as well. I know that you don't need my help. However, we can collaborate and build something really strong together with your team here. And well, let me tell you a little bit about the company, because I spent now, let's see, it's 21 full days in the office in Dubai. I traveled down there, as you know, Benny, before they opened up for registrations a couple of days before the launch. I was supposed to stay 2 or 3 days. I packed a very small bag of clothing, but in the end I was sucked in, and I waited in Dubai for 8 days, because we decided, okay, this is very different than what we have seen before. So after the 8 days, back to Cyprus, repack the bags, and then back to Dubai again, because I want to be connected on the ground in Dubai, to be like a channel for the whole team. Because, you know, if we have good communication, like you already have been with the owners and the management, if we both have it, we get the news first, we get the support first, and so on. So it's a bit strategy from my end, of course, Benny's side as well. But it's a different concept. I mean, to be honest, I think we have a lot of big leaders on the call. We have been involved in many different digital concepts before. We have sold back office solutions, you know, a login with numbers on the screen before, and we have done well. We have understood the risks, of course, because starting MLM with a back office solution cost 50,000 euro, including the smart contract with some numbers. So we knew the risks when we go into these type of companies. The risk is, of course, the company itself have not invested, so they can easily close down. How much do you think it costs to develop a full smartphone from scratch? It's not 50,000 euro. It's not 1 million euro. They have spent or invested millions and millions of euro or dollars to develop these physical products for us. So it's a very different situation. If you're worried that the company may close down tomorrow or 6 months, then you need to do the calculation again, because they have invested so much, they cannot leave anytime soon, if you understand what I mean. And once you see the products as well, it's a done deal. Different concept. We have now something tangible for people. We sell machines. Yes, as Benny said, we can buy the service from the company. We rent space in the company and they install a machine for us. But there is nothing more powerful, I noticed, in this concept when you actually show them the hardware. So if you don't have the hardware, I would strongly recommend you order the hardware, because it's really fun as well. I mean, I was in need of a phone. I have a Samsung S21. So for me, it was perfect timing. And I'm sure for many of you guys out there as well. It's a good phone. And Ben, you know me, I will always be honest. The company say this as well. The target from LFI, the hardware company, is to attack and acquire 1% of the smartphone industry. Maybe that sounds like a small number, but if you look at the dollar numbers, it's a really big number to begin with. And this first phone, the LFI 1, no, it's no competition for the Galaxy S23, for example, or Apple iPhone 15. But this is a mid-range smartphone. But if you look at Samsung and Apple, they have a huge number of people buying their mid-range phones. What LFI is offering here with the blockchain era is the mid-range phone, including the business, including the minting capacity. So we have a big, big advantage over the already established smartphone companies. So with that in mind, I think it's really good advice to have the smartphone yourself or the box, for example, so you can show people in your home. So Benny, I think we are going to schedule, you and me, a lot of technical trainings going on, because this is a technical concept. It's sound when you understand it. You know what I mean? We have a lot of people now in different teams that have a position, they have a license, or they even have a smartphone, but they don't really yet understand how it's all working. So we're gonna do our best now to, from this day on, educate all of you how this works. And I always lead with education rather than volume. It's better to educate people so you understand the full system. I love your presentation, Benny. You present like me, very calm and collected. So it's fantastic. No hype. We just sell the numbers and the products here. So thank you very much, Benny, for inviting me today. And I will be on the later call as well.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Over to
Alex.
you.
Thank you. So guys, you've heard my brother Alex. He's gonna be here to guide us in a number of things. It's good to learn from the best. I have read about Alex, I have heard about him, we have done calls, we have done all this, but I never got a chance to work with him. Now I have it. And if I have it, it means we all have it, because we are all one big team. We are part of each other. We are all important to each other. So I believe that when we have the best, this is one of the best people that I know that is going to run the biggest organization in LFI. And like we said, education is important. If you get to know what you're dealing with, then you get the confidence out there to talk about it freely. But if you do not have the education, then you're going to be challenged. Altogether, you'll have a lot of challenges to sell what you don't understand. Now, Brother Alex is going to be leading on the education bit, the technical bit. We shall be scheduling also technical meetings. I will have a meeting with him. Then we agree in a week at least to have 2 technical meetings for people to attend and understand their product. Very many people don't even know how to dissect this thing. They're just looking at the phone and that's it. That's it. One of my friends said yesterday, I'm going to do a presentation, but I don't know what I will talk, but I'll just do the presentation anyway. Then I was like, come on, bro. You can't say you don't know. You need to already have the information, which is key. Anyway, I'm not going to say a lot. I just want to bless you for this week. This week is very key. We have plenty of people that want to connect. We need now real numbers, guys, real numbers. And guess what? By the time we finish 90 days, we are currently running a 90-day game plan. We don't care whether the Zoom has 5 or 6 people, we are going to run with those, because one person can actually create a change tomorrow. So when we have a Zoom and you've not come, then there is a big problem. But when you come, then we are happy to have you. So before I usually close, of course, my brother, the evangelist Luago, now that he's ready here, he usually has a word or two, because he's one of the people that are leading a very big team with already the highest number of sales in our team. He's doing very well, I can assure you. But soon, people are going to also join him and ask how he's doing it. Maybe he can tell us how he's easily selling the concept to the people in Namibia and Botswana at the moment. Brother Luago, take it on.
Thank you very much, Brother Benny. Good morning, everybody. I'm streaming live all the way from Windhoek, the capital city of Namibia. And thank you very much, Alex, for your input this morning. You are most welcome. We need technical people like you to come help us here. And I was raising my hand, Benny, because I wanted to react to what Alex said earlier on. You know, so far I'm sitting at around 273 organization under me that I've registered. But I will tell you, most of the guys who jumped into my organization came in when I was still in Dubai. You see, his strategy of saying, as a leader, you need to anchor yourself from Dubai, representing the team, so that you can furnish them with information that you get from the corporate management, and the fact that I was there in Dubai in the office holding the phone before I acquire mine made an impact in my network. The response was high when I was still in Dubai. You see, so, and I wish I can go back to Dubai, like I told you, Benny, that I'm arranging my work permit for Dubai so that I can easily go into Dubai to pump up my momentum for my team. But one thing that I have to salute you for, Benny, is to bring collaboration with people like Alex here, because what is lacking, you see, I don't want as a team leader, sorry, to excel alone just because I'm a hard worker and I understand, conceptualize the concept better than my followers. I don't even want to tell my downlines that I'm now hitting rank level 3. I don't want to tell them that, because none of them is at rank 1. And yet now I'm hitting rank level 3. So as a leader, you don't have to be successful alone. And you recognize why your leaders are not ranking up is because not that they are lazy, but because they are not learning, self-learning, so that they can be above the people they're recruiting. I don't know what I'm making sense, Benny. Yeah, look at the Zoom calls. People are not coming. Look at participation. We asked our leaders to volunteer to come and make presentations. And now look at the poster with it's only me, you, and Coach Alf. And the fact that our leaders are not taking up the challenge to challenge themselves to come forth and make presentation, it means that they don't want to learn. They don't know what they will say to people if they don't have information. And me, because I have learned the concept, I am making presentation every day to my people. I'm reaching out to higher different levels of the society. I'm here in Namibia. My host is bringing in politicians, members of parliament, academia, retired guys, serious business people. So I pitch at that serious level, and I have to take up my game. I'm representing a serious company. I have to make a serious presentation. I have to make myself serious. So, and that is why I'm making it, Benny. And I am saying to myself, the challenge of 90 days, I want to be an ambassador in 90 days. Is it a lead ambassador? I want to hit a lead ambassador in 90 days. I don't know if my downlines, as I bring them along, they are challenging themselves as I am, but I don't care. I don't care. If they don't challenge themselves in that manner, they will see me going up, and they will wake up one day and take the challenge. So thank you very much. We will need your support, Alex. As Benny says, you will be helping us on the technical stuff. And another thing is, we need testimonies of minting testimonies that people can relate to. I appreciate what Mike gave us last week of somebody who bought a 1.1 million Minter and put in 2.2 million, and in a week's time, 2 weeks' time, he's making so much money. Yes, it's something that we can appreciate and salute, but we want testimonies that we can relate to coming from different quarters. Just pump them in our group, because when we go make presentation, we don't just show the phone. We show the phone and say, look at how people are making money. That makes sense. So thank you, Alex, and welcome. We give you an African welcome, red carpet welcome, and we will be happy with you. And we have a win-win scenario. Thank you very much, and God bless.
All right, thank you, Brother Luago. Guys, you've heard it. You know, making money is a personal decision, guys. Yes, we have teams, but I can tell you, if you don't make the decision as you, there's not much I can do, because you'll take the horse to the river. It's there, you've showed it the water, but you won't force it to drink that water. It's impossible. You will not push it. You know, the horse's head is so strong. Most of us are old people. If someone tries to bend us, we shall break. They say you need to bend a branch when, a tree when it's still very young, bend it. I can push my daughter around and I tell her, do this, she will run. But if she starts going to around 25, I can't push her anymore. So guys, I'm not saying that we have to push you, but what I'm saying is we are going to lead by example. I'm not going to fail to hit my rank because my downline is failing to hit their rank. No. Making money is a personal decision. I need you to first get that. If it's personal, it means that I'm going to have my own personal, I would say, target, but that target has to grow down to you. That's why I cannot do this alone. We have to do these meetings all the time. I'm trying to teach you what I'm doing. I record. When I record, it means that later go sit down, listen to what I have been saying. When you do that, do 5-6 times. Then after that, you say, let me try to talk to 5 people, or call me and say, you know what, coach, I want to talk to you. I want to present to you. I see whether what I'm saying makes sense, so that you can correct me before I go to a mass of people. Do that. If you don't take up that challenge, then I cannot do it for you guys. I don't know what you're thinking in your mind. I don't know. You need to decide. Once you decide, then you can move to the next level. Otherwise, I believe that everybody that is on this Zoom this morning has made a decision. And that's where the wealth starts. So Alex is here, and we are happy more people will be coming. And when you see Alex, you need to start calling your people, guys. He's not going to be wasting his time to talk to 2 or 3 people. But because he has done it before, he knows that one person can cause a change. Just one person like this. So when he comes, he will be doing his best. So I will have a meeting with him. We shall work on schedules. I will get back to you guys on the technical training for us. And then we shall move very smoothly. Otherwise, I wish you an amazing week. Let's go out there and shine. That's all we know how to do. Nothing but shine, right? So guys, have a lovely day. So I'm going to send this Zoom to the group and you can listen to it. Thank you. All right.